Good evening, everybody. We're back. We're back. Season 10 is here. New game, new tiers, new drivers, new everything. Except for your ever faithful commentary lineup. Guess who sat next to me in the virtual box? Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back.
We are. It's prime time.
Yes.
Right. So, EU4 out for our first race of the season here at Albert Park. Do you know, I've made that fatal error. I've not done my audio settings early on. 1 second.
Oh. Should we try again?
There we go. No, it's got the audio mix. It's too much focused on you, not enough on the cars.
It's a shame. Danny, there's many unknowns and it's scary, but it's fantastic at the same time.
Yeah, there are many unknowns. There's a lot of familiar faces though, so let's, while we're going through this qualifying session, we're going to go through the driver lineups for this season. We're missing 2 tonight, and we've lost one of the McLarens already. First flying lap there for Mac, and he's gone off at turn 4. Oh, turn 5, rather.
Turn 5.
Turn 5. That'll be the
And
first
the new
of
layout. Yeah, it's the new layout as well.
Yeah.
Not race round. I've just remembered this. Yes, I'm hyped, kind of, and trying to contain my emotions.
So we'll ride on board then with JRN, moving from Williams to Ferrari this season. Ferrari, of course, doing the double-double in the previous 2 seasons, but drivers and constructors champions in both in EU4. They'll be hoping to make that the triple-double this time around. Got 15 races, I believe. Is it 14? 14 races in this
14
season.
Races.
Finishing
straight through.
Yeah, finishing at the end of November, just in time for the World Cup. Oh, another one at turn 5! We said it'd be the first of many. I didn't think it'd be quite that soon.
Blades, you could have just gone to the top of the timesheet. I know it was a poor last corner, but could have got the stamp of the first time of the EU4.
Yeah, it's the thing, you've got to get one on the board at this point. So let's go to one of the new old faces, or the old new faces. That's Donny. Used to be EVG, now of LRE.
Surprised to see him this far down, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, the times from testing were a little quicker than probably this tier would normally look for, but he was on the cusp, so it's not too far outside the realms of possibility. He goes on to provisional pole, first lap of the year with a 1:19.3. So we'll run through the lineups quickly. Mercedes there with Steve and Morgan this time around. Steve's back after a season away, looking to emulate his hero and win a world championship. Morgan hopefully to build on an impressive season last time out. And himself up the order somewhat. Ferrari then, as we've said already, with JRN and Raceway JJ staying put for a 4th season, I believe, at Ferrari. We love the loyalty. Moving on then, Red Bull, we've got David Clarkson moving over from Haas, and then Tin Man the Rowdy.
Well, the Americanos have joined us.
Oh, and David Clarkson's gone at turn 5. There's 3. It's not looking good when you've got more people crashing at one corner than you have times on the board. Steve running very wide there at turn 10.
For a lot of these guys, it will be their first league race as well, actually.
Yeah. And
Again.
in Steve's case, I'm aware of this. This is his first race on the new game. Only picked it up a couple of days ago. Has done some
There's going to be a
running.
lot of unknowns, isn't there? We kind of think we've got it right, but I think there'll be a lot changing because it's such a contrast to the previous.
Yeah, it is. We've got a lot of changes.
But as you were at Red Bull last time you were speaking.
Tin Man the Rowdy and David Clarkson. McLaren, J Ray's just put himself into 3rd place. And then Mac as well, who's out of the running after going off. And now was our first victim of turn 5. As Shane then goes in with an 18.8 to Alpha Tauri. He's looking strong then early on.
Yeah, well, Shane's... I'm pretty sure I saw this the other day. I swear Shane is what was Jesse from like EU1 a couple of seasons ago.
It
Maybe.
may well be. Shane was in there for... He was an EU1 reserve a couple of seasons ago, but has since gone to, I believe, no assists and lost quite a lot of pace, hence why he's down in EU4 at the moment. He is another driver that could potentially move on up, and pretty quickly as well, if his pace permits it. So those are the 2 Alpha Tauris then, Donny and Shane. Done the McLarens. Alpine is I think the only returning pairing we've got, which is Joseph and Tibor.
Yes.
The other team has had a lineup switcheroo.
Indeed.
We're doing good, thank you, Marina. And yeah, Spod and Hilly in the chat as well. Got 19 watching at the moment. Welcome everybody. It's good to have you all back with us. Alfa Romeo then, since we're riding on board, we've got Wakanda Forever in the first Alfa Romeo, and he's on his own tonight. Should be... now then, who's it supposed to be with him? Ghostbrecht, I think, is supposed to be with him, but he can't make it tonight. But, Alfa Romeo always traditionally a strong constructor in this tier. So we'll see what they can do as we kind of roll the wheels back into the pit lane. Red Mask then at the moment in 7th place for Haas. His teammate is Axie Boy. You can see down there in 17th. Axie Boy, one of the newcomers, one of the brand new drivers. Aston Martin got Dan Hilton, and the other driver isn't here tonight, and he's the only uninformed absence.
Oh!
Been a naughty boy. That's Nos Racing 17, another American. Coming over with Tin Man to try their arm in Europe.
Spud, super spud, super spud.
Oh, Red Mask has gone there. Turn 11.
Super spud.
Keep it out of the wall.
Spud with the prime for the 9 laps.
Oh, yes.
That's what I was doing.
But we love to see. What was it I said I'd do if someone got to 12? Spot will probably remember because he'll be going for it, I'd imagine.
He's going for it.
Going for it?
Blades is going for it. Steve is also going for it. Steve. Oh, Steve going pole.
Fastest lap so far, 1:18.834.
Welcome back.
Yes, narrowly gets ahead of the 2 Alpha Tauris.
Here we go. This is what we wanted to see. Lap times are now coming in.
Yeah, Blade's heading through turns 10 and 11 there. A little bit too much curl on the inside. Gets himself on the grass, but safely through turn 12. Two corners to go then. invalidated the lap, so will he pit or is he going to go again? He's going straight in. It's a shame, it was looking good.
Yeah, you think it's a game where you can do 2 out laps or do 2 push laps?
Yeah.
It's 10 man improves, 19-2. Here we go.
Good
Some
job.
people finding
Oh!
their groove.
Someone's just pointed out in the stream chat, I've just seen it live. Darwin Núñez sent off.
Useless.
Oh no! No, he's me captain! No!
-6 points coming your way, young Squire.
No!
Unlucky.
Oh, I didn't even make it to 60 minutes.
No.
Ah!
So you, my friend, have scored. Let me think. -4.
Oh, it's a right. Oh, that's vicious.
Has he chopped someone down, or has he gone with an elbow?
It's a headbutt.
Nice.
Proper headbutt into the nose of Joachim Andersen.
It's not Wilfred Zaha. I'm slightly disappointed, if I'm being honest.
That's. Ooh. From what Liverpool fans have been saying this week, he's definitely not the Messiah now.
He's a very naughty boy.
That's what he is. He's gone, seen red. See, we're not just about F1 racing on this channel. Me and Matt.
Shows him a red Mitzi, your party's over.
Yeah. Me and Matt will keep you up to date on Monday Night Football.
Oh, I've just had a loud shout from upstairs. My dad is very disappointed because he's got Núñez, I think, in his team, so he's suggested a wild card.
Yes.
Anyway, back onto the racing.
Yes. I think we've been through all the teams.
We have.
At that point, apart
I
from
think
Williams.
Yes, and
Which?
Williams is...
It's Blades, first of all, and then the other driver normally is, it's going to be Shane. Those of you who remember Shane, used to a couple of seasons ago, moved up to EU3 last time out, but unfortunately has dropped back down again as we see Axiboy lose it at the final corner. Keeps himself neatly out of the way of Raceway JJ, who's going through to set a new time, which puts him into 5th place, 19.1.
Ferrer just went pole by 0.002 of a second.
Oh, it's so close.
I was concerned watching the two AlphaTauris go ahead, but then Steve and Wakanda Ferrer have thrown in some times, and J-Ray's also there, and Raceway JJ, so I'm not as concerned now.
No, Shane has invalidated his next run as well, so that's there, but he is essentially acting as a tow for his teammate. Just about gets it slowed down in time for turn 12. On his out lap actually, so the tow won't have helped him really.
Well, the main new things, I think, if anyone watching is not familiar with F1 games, F1 itself, these guys, the tyres don't matter anymore during qualifying.
No. I mean, they do if you want to potentially 2 or even 3 stop in the race.
No.
But why you want to do that, I don't know.
Morgan dropped it in the pits and then the game reset itself, and I'm pretty sure the Alfa Romeo should hit him as well.
Well, if he's in the pit lane, I think it'll be alright. Wakanda's in the pits now, so shouldn't be a problem. Morgan says he's in the pits, so it should be okay, I think. Donny then, probably a man on a run for pole here.
5 turns up for the first sector, I think so. Always lost a bit though through
the middle.
You can cut a little bit of turn 11.
Yeah, he's lost nearly 2/10 on his fastest time, and he's gone deep at 12. Very deep at 12. But his teammate is on a lap as well. But he's invalidated again, so he's going to have to box. It's the fastest first sector of anybody so far. But it's not going to matter. Tin Man on a lap at the moment, improving by 1.5 tenths of a second. That would put him up into 5th place. Luis Diaz has equalised for 10-man Liverpool.
I'm thoroughly disappointed.
That makes up for his yellow card from earlier. Tin Man then through the second sector, made up nearly 3/10 there. So this could be good for him. Could put him onto the charge for the top 3.
Just needs to watch around the last corner. He did spin there earlier in the session, but nailed it pretty much all the way through, and looks to be pole.
Oh, it is 18.7.
He's done it!
Yes, good lap from the American. Onto pole position then. Not many drivers left with an opportunity. I think anybody in the pit lane now, not on their way out already, is going to be sorely disappointed, and they're not going to get time on the board. We've got all the front runners though; they're all out looking for space, looking for time. While we're waiting for all of these guys to head around, I think it's time for the first plugs of the season.
You've been beaten to that already.
Have I?
Bio is in charge of the.
Oh, has the chat been going for the plugs?
Yes, the COS underscore Formula 1.
Excellent. Right. Well, in that case, I shall look at them and read them for the benefits of those watching back later on YouTube, because we don't want anybody to miss out on these fantastic deals. And
you do that, and I'll watch the rest of Dan Hilton's lap, who's improving by a second, so it could be into the top 10 quite comfortably. 8th.
Oh, good lap from the Aston. Raceway JJ then. Let's ride on board. We've not done a lap on board yet. Sod me plugs, we'll go for that. Ferrari on board then around the Albert Park Street circuit, just makes it across the line in time. Through turns 1 and 2, they've not changed at all. Neither 3, 4 and 5. Just a little widening there.
Oh, Jerry's dropped it, no, he's a quarter second up.
Oh, that's such a shame, would have been on the run for pole, but such is life. JJ now through turn 5, very cautious, uses curb on the exit. You can do that if you're brave enough. Marginal improvement. Half a tenth through sector 1.
No, don't go that way because you get disqualified. You need to spin it round.
It's 7 and 8 now replaced. It's flat out through there now, all the way up to turns 9 and 10. Plenty of curve on the inside. We've got 2 cars on the exit of turn 11. On turn 10 rather. Down to 11. Much tighter corner now. But you've got more of a run-off area on the outside.
Hold the phone, Danny. Morgan!
Puts it on pole with an 18.1. What a lap time that is. JJ through the final corner now, and he's gone. He's lost it over there through that final corner. He was on for a very good time.
Oh, Joseph got disqualified for parking at the exit turn 11.
Yeah, JJ was on there for an 18.7.
Wow, Morgan didn't really get it together through most of qualifying, but when you did, God, didn't matter.
Yeah, and do you want to know the worrying thing?
What?
He's still not the fastest man in the middle sector.
No, that person is, I believe. I don't know, I'm going to guess.
It's still
I
Donny.
can't guess now because it's still Donny.
Driving P8. Yeah. And was nearly a tenth slower through the middle sector than Donny. But it's Morgan then in the Mercedes who takes pole position. On the first opportunity, first race of the season here in Australia. Tin Man in second place and Wakanda Forever third. No improvements in position from those guys at the end. Steve in fourth on his return, followed by the lead AlphaTauri of Shane, who will be a danger in the race. Keep an eye out for him. J Ray in P6, what could have been had he nailed that final corner. Same for Raceway JJ, both would have been in the runs for the front row. We've got Donny in 8th, Redmas 9th, and Dan Hilton in 10th place. We've got Dennis in 11th, Axieboy 12th, Mac JRN, Clarkson without time, but they did go out in 13th, 14th, 15th. Blades and Tebow 16th and 17th, and then Joseph having been disqualified in 18th place. So, as you can see, it's rather damp.
Oh!
Spud. See what Spud thinks to the rain. He's been asking for it for ages.
Yeah. Well, that changes everything. I can't wait to have the race finished after about 17 laps. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
The weather doesn't look right. Wow. Looks perfectly fine to me.
It's full wet. Starting on the full wet tyre.
And away we go.
Yes, and away we go. Of course, there's no
formation
lap, of course. That was rather anticlimactic. Of course, I forgot that was no formation lap. If I'm honest,
yeah, you did. That was probably
very anticlimactic of me. Morgan leads then into turn 5. Oh, turn 3. From Shane, J-Ray, Raceway, Steve, and JRN.
Oh my God! There's a lot of tiptoeing.
There is, yeah.
Shane.
Morgan then extending his advantage early on. But we've got the big movers really on that opening few corners. You've got JRN up 8 places.
Shane's dropped it somewhere.
Yeah, it's coming through turn 6 and 7, I think.
Yeah, he is, and he's been outrun by by JRN as well.
The 2 Ferraris going well. Both Mercedes as well.
Oh, they touched. The AlphaTauri and the Ferrari touched. Here comes the Haas.
Shane really struggling for traction. Need to be careful not to put himself in a corner there. Loses out to Red Mask. I just wonder if there's any damage there. Joseph, no front wing at all. So we'll see him in probably. Donny's got some damage. Axie Boy 2 to the floor and the side pod. Dennis at the back, 33% floor damage. So that's going to really affect his race. That's going to be horrendous. Of course, floor and side pod damage there is no recovery from.
I'm liking the question of why is there no formation lap? Well, it was in the league announcement. The reason why there's no formation lap is because the game at the moment. What's the word I'm looking? I can't say the 4-letter word I want to use because I have to pay £5 effectively.
Yeah, yes, you do. The game at the moment has a glitch whereby a formation lap creates one of 2 scenarios. If the lobby host is a driver, as it has to be, otherwise the safety car comes out at the start of the race, then after a formation lap, the lobby host is the only driver with warm tyres. Big wall hit there for Mac. And I have a feeling he is going to be suffering with that. Indeed he is. Wing damage on the McLaren.
Yeah, you say that. There's no visual requisite. In fact, Shane's got wing damage. That's right. Oh, the McLaren's got wing damage now because the Haas. Dan Hilton goes through.
Yeah.
I needed to hang on. Let me try again. And here comes Dan Hilton.
Oh, Mac really struggling there to get the car slowed down and turn.
Checo and
you've got no front wing, man. You don't need to fight for position here.
Oh, and they both run deep. Blades is going to go fine. Thank you very much.
So it's going to be Mac and Shane into the pits then. Mac with no front wing. Shane with some damage. Mac.
No, I'm not saying anything. I don't think I've ever seen that happen either.
Fastest lap of the race for Dan Hilton.
He's on a charge.
He is. Up into 6th place right now. Most places gained on the opening few laps. JRN up 10 places. Blades, Tebow up 9 places each. Big losers then. Shane down 11. And Tin Man down 9 places. Shane down 12 now as Matt gets back ahead of him. And his teammate leapfrogs him as well.
Sorry, got very excited there.
Oh, no, you and me both. I shall tell everybody about the weather in a moment. No, it
That's what I was looking up.
should dry out.
Yes, it's heavy rain followed by some overcast conditions.
Yes.
So it would stop raining. It's whether the track's going to dry quick enough.
Oh,
and
Steve!
Steve's gone.
Steve's gone at turn 10.
And are we going to get the first one of the year? It looks like we are. Yes, we are. It is a safety car.
It is, and Steve's gone, which is disappointing because he was host of the session.
Oh.
So fingers crossed we don't get any sort of debacle.
I mean, how broken?
See, look, Neil, you say you won't do commentary because you curse people. You can just do it just by breathing at this point. So then let's head over to our race leader then, Morgan, pulling up behind the safety car.
So the guys that stopped actually and got damaged, they've not really lost out, fortunately. Fake
no,
Jeff has said
now.
rain to the end. Well, that's
we'll wait and see.
There's a wet race all the way through, apparently.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's supposed to dry up, but then again, I can believe of this game so far that it would just knacker the weather. But it's still an exciting way to start the season off with EU4. To be fair, the fact we've made it 3 full laps into the race before we've had a safety car is fairly impressive, I think, in these conditions.
I think fantastic.
And we've only had 1 retirement. So let's take stock then. We've got Morgan out in front, J-Ray in second, then the 2 Ferraris, third and fourth. They've swapped places as well at some point. I would imagine that would be someone avoiding a wild spinning Steve Mercedes. Dan Hilton up to 5th, Blades in 6th, Wakanda down to 7th, Tebow in 8th, Red Mask 9th, Tin Man in 10th. Those are your points scoring positions. We've got Axiboy P11, Klausman P12, Dennis P13, Donny 14th, Mac 15th, Shane 16th, Joseph 17th, and Steve, sole retirement at the moment, out of the race. Fastest lap still belongs to Dan Hilton, so bonus point going his way as it stands. Oh, Neil. Oh dear. That's a curse if I've ever seen one.
Well, it's a good start, isn't it, from
It is.
said person?
It's a very good start for said person. So, looking at damage then at the moment, because we have TAS produced by Tebow.
I've also seen we've got some fancy overlays.
Yes, we have. We've gone back to go Lightstream.
Hey!
New game, new era, and mainly new consoles as well. In the PS5 mean that we can do that without having the laggy streams that we used to have. So we can continue to stream in glorious 720p 60 FPS. It's not the highest quality available, but it's still good, and it means that we can keep everything nice and glitch free.
I would say, as long as you can see cars with 4 wheels on it.
Yeah. Joseph's gone. That's a very long way out of turn 5, isn't it?
It is indeed. And behind the safety car, which is even more.
Yeah, I wonder if he's had a tank slapper there, or he's been trying to warm his tyres up a bit.
Safety car in this lap, so we're about to see the first restart of the year, and I guarantee you someone is going to drop it on some cold tyres. I don't want to be that guy, but
someone might. We'll see. We've got floor damage for Axiboy and Dennis, and then we've got side pod damage for Axiboy as well. Everybody else is all clear.
Haas is going to feel like last year's Haas.
Morgan, he is of course the pace car until the start-finish line. He can choose to go as and when he likes.
He'll go late, I think.
He's going to, isn't he? Bit of wheel spin, but he's caught.
Oh, Blades
okay.
and kind of fur, I think's caught out Blades and Daniel. No, not quite, because he overtook a little bit early, so I had to give the position back. There's a contact further down. I believe it's an Alpine and a Haas coming together. Not once, but twice, but 3 times.
It's a Tebow with not only some damage now, but a spin as well, and a reset to track there. I think too.
Add it all up.
So that will be a penalty coming Tebow's way of approximately
Donny's
5
got
seconds.
the move done. He has got the move done.
Yep.
His teammate Shane's going around the outside of turn 5, which is ridiculous at the best of times.
Yeah, that's a bold move around the wounded Williams there.
Dan Hilton's in 7th. What's happened?
No!
God, no! Oh well.
There's no damage for him, so...
He has. He's not got a left end plate.
There's nothing I can see. Unless, Blade. Oh, Blades, no!
JJ, so's JJ. He's done it out of sympathy.
We've got JJ's gone, Blades has gone. No!
Oh no!
Oh no! Got a lot of drivers who don't have their telemetry sets public, I think, as well. That's where we're losing out.
There's a lot of things that it was always going to be the first one. We all knew it was going to be a bit of teething problems to start off with.
Yeah. Well spotted, Spod. That will be added to the list.
Well. Esports ready, they said.
Yes, there's a reason why the esports competitions don't start until January. But we make do, we soldier on. So Morgan then still comfortably leading the race at the moment. Just under a second, now just over it to J-Ray behind him. JRN in 3rd place still. Wakanda here forever in 4th.
Oh, that's got massively out of shape through 10. It has again, yeah, I did think it had. Easy pass for David Classer. And Donny whilst he was down it. JJ's off again, turn 11.
And we've
safety
another safety car is out. Is anybody going to take the opportunity to pit for fresh tyres this time?
Dan Hilton's got damage to the left hand side still on my screen.
I'm not sure he has, you know, because it's not come through.
Sure he has.
Actually, no, yeah, it might have done. He might have, because it's his telemetry's not set.
I was losing myself. No, Neil. No. Stop. It's always Australia as well with you, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, actually, it is with him.
All people in 2 laps. That's the advantage. No, I'm ignoring it. That's not happened.
Oh, has he had to pit?
No. Someone's just got a 3-second time penalty under the safety car.
Oh, your pet hate.
Kinda forever is off, Danny.
Yeah, that's at turn 10, isn't it? He's floating around it there somewhere. He's back on his way, but no front wing.
Front wing, yeah. Very strange. Many strange things, to be fair.
JRN is into the pits. This is tactical.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that green? No, it's not. It's blue.
He's just gone for a fresh set of boots. Straight up.
Interesting.
I mean, it puts him out of sequence. So we'll have to wait and see if that makes a massive difference to him. He's just ahead of his teammate. But is this a manifestation of Ferrari strategy? Only time will tell.
Seen it before.
Yes, unfortunately we have. At least they've not put him on slicks. That would be the thought thing they'd do.
They're putting dries on!
No. It's like Malaysia, Malaysia 2000 all over again. I think. Was it 2000? 2001. Might have been 2001 actually. Neil will know. Mr. Wizard, which race was it where Ferrari were completely unprepared in Malaysia for any sort of downpour that is inevitable there? Is it 2000 or 2001? There we go. I remember both coming in, stopping and then putting dry tyres on and then inters, then full wets. Left one of them out for a lap. Horrendous. Anyway, we're ready to go racing again. Morgan will lead the way.
Oh, apparently Big Wolf's on hard hit the post.
Oh, I'm about to see that, I think.
At some point. Anyway.
We're ready to go.
Buddy, boys, let's go
racing. Go racing! Blades has disconnected.
Yeah, he's out. Gyro's down to fourth.
Yeah, got jumped at the restart by Shane, but Shane's had...
Oh, not 3 through there. That's never going to end well.
Shane into the wall. He had a... Oh! Some collisions going on there. Shane there. Got very squirmy rear end through turn 3. Turn 2 rather, in turn 3 now. Didn't help him.
David Carson's run wide. Mac under the inside and to get the Ferrari. Oh, filth.
Yeah.
Absolutely filthy.
On JRN, fresh tyres not quite at the temperature yet.
Oh, Carson's dropped it. And he's out.
Yeah,
and into the wall.
I think
the Confer is going to go up the inside T1.
I think Carson hit the back of JRN there.
Or Dan Hilton, he was with Dan Hill. We're kind of around the outside of Dan Hilton. Ooh, what obscene straight line speed is that from out for a motor?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
The outside into turn 9 as well. That's
you got two cars in basically straight. J-Ray up to second and Denise.
JRN having a look at the inside of Mac there into turn 13. Dan Hilton challenging Wakanda again into the final corner. Gets himself squeezed, compromises his exit. He's going to be under pressure from T-Boat as we head towards turn 1. Got side by side ahead of us. That's Jameson and Axie Boy going next to each other.
Oh,
and the Williams has been punted across by Mac, and then Wakanda's hit the Ferrari.
I was going to do that.
There's carbon fibre everywhere.
Get the confetti out. Oh, not another safety car.
Yeah, safety car is out. But should people decide to stop, this is where JRN takes his advantage. Let's have a look near the front of the pack. Let's go to Tin Man. Axie Boy then still in P5 with wing, floor and side pod damage. There are only 4 drivers who haven't pitted yet, and one of them is going to have to now because he's got wing damage. So it's the front 3 that haven't stopped yet. Oh, JRN's dropped it!
Oh, he's hit Mac as well.
Twice. I wonder, is there some handbags there? Has Mac slammed on the brakes? JRN's gone into the back of him.
Thoroughly interesting. Oh, Denise has dropped it.
Yeah, he was going to have to come in, and that's at turn 11. JRN back in now. How many sets of wets is it for a weekend? It's 3, isn't it? He's in, and it's not a good
Things with these guys, I know they keep coming in for pits, and I know it's a little, slightly bit demoralising, but there's only 30 runners.
Yeah.
I like saying this because that means you've still got a chance of getting, what's the thing? Oh yeah, points. Yeah, that's the thing.
Points mean what, Matthew?
Prizes.
That they do. Points do indeed mean prizes. And of course you get them from 10th upwards. So 3 retirements and everybody gets points.
As Josh Ravel saying, crashing gets you nothing. Nada. Zero.
Yeah, Josh Ravel is a friend of Contest of Speed now. Can't say why.
Australian.
I do. You call him an Aussie.
I've started a war there.
Yeah, you have. We all know he's Kiwi.
I'm waiting for Bodhod to be like, right, that is it.
Jamie's up here saying, we like him, but we can't take him off them. He's a Kiwi, and that's an end of it.
We do have a couple of resident Aussies, don't we? Just
We do.
lurking in the shadows.
Well, like we say a couple, we've got 1. JRN working his way back around then to that front pack. Let's have a look at Mac then. In P6 potentially some handbags for JRN to come.
Would it surprise me? No.
Spectre saying there's going to be another 2 safety cars, so make it 5 in total. Potentially, we're not halfway through yet.
Let's have a look. That's what the orange is. Okay, makes sense. I wonder why JRN's still got a 5-second time penalty. That's because he did speed into bits, so he's just served it, I believe.
No, he served 1, he got another one on his way in.
No, he got the 5 seconds for hitting
for Matt,
and
which
then
he
the
served,
5 seconds
and then he's got 5 for the pit lane, yeah.
For the pit lane one, which he's now also served, so...
Has he been in twice? Ah,
yes, he has.
Right. J-Ray has picked up wing damage behind the safety car somewhere, so I'd imagine he's gone into the back of Morgan somewhere. It's 5 full and 2 virtual, Spectre.
Baku.
Yeah,
Fun enough.
yeah.
Shock. It would have
Baku
felt like...
was it in the wet or in mixed conditions? I think it was mixed, wasn't it?
I have no idea. I don't. Baku
I mean, we
always
should
gives me
know because
PTSD.
we were both in it.
I told you Baku gives me PTSD.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what J-Ray does when his pit stop comes around, because there's no obligation to stop with the race having spent time under wet conditions. According to race control, that's when they deactivate the DRS.
Keep an eye on Donny, he's the one that's going to make the moves.
I think you could be right. I would also keep an eye out for Tin Man as well. But it's a fairly uneventful race start, really. Everyone had given each other a lot of space. Mac looking for a move on Axie Boy early on, had a look into turn 1.
Oh, someone's gone wide. Tebow's gone wide, I think.
Yeah, I think he could be right. Mac side by side with Axie Boy though now. On the run to turn 3. On the outside.
Damn Hilton! Oh, chops across there.
Switch back underneath for Mac. And he's going to swoop round the outside to take 5th place. Great move. Thomas will be proud of that one. And a promising start for the AlphaTauris and the Ferraris. It's looking decidedly grim for them at the moment. And even more so as JJ's gone. That's my fault. That's my curse of the commentator for the season.
Right, I was cued perfectly.
Yes. Which now means we're 2 retirements away from points for everybody, and the safety car's out.
Oh, I just want to race. Oy vey.
Caliente. So, is it time to break out the...
I think it is.
Go on, you decide this time. Actually, no, I've got one.
Go on.
I've got one. Underrated ice cream flavours.
Underrated?
Yeah, I'm going underrated. Everyone's... I don't know if that's underrated. That's a classic.
I think it's underrated. I don't hear about it that often anymore. They're all in the pits, by the way, on the flip side, and both McLaren stay out.
Yeah, both McLaren's out, so they take 1st and 2nd. Dan Hilton up to 3rd. Blades there with a decidedly bitter flavour to his.
Salty.
I don't think. Yes. Well, either or. Yeah, I don't think that's going to catch on, Blades. To be honest, that flavour.
No, I think it'll catch on this week though. That thing.
Could be.
It's difficult when the lobby was exactly how it's set up.
Yeah.
Even I checked.
Hilly's in there with Mango. It's a good shout. Spectre says strawberry is underrated. Yeah, do you know I can see it?
It's refreshing.
It is. Do you know what my suggestion would be for underrated? And this could be controversial. I'm aware of this because my opinions on such things have been very contentious in the past. But lemon.
As an ice cream. Sorbet, fair enough, but as an ice cream.
Are we differentiating this like this much between?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was going
like an ice cream.
Okay.
It's a sorbet. Because sorbets for me, I find a sorbet as a mousse bouche.
Oh.
Rather than actual dessert.
To be fair, there is lemon ice cream. It is a lemon twist. That's worldy.
So you'll be talking about bloody Calippos.
No. See, cherry's another one I'm a fan of, but I don't think that's underrated because it's rare, you see.
See, I've had a lemonade ice lolly, but it's no.
Next time
it's ice cream.
Next time you come to Scarbados, I'll show you the lemon twist.
Fine. Deal.
And you'll be converted forever.
Oh, Danny, the race itself showed no promise, but we've had stop-starts.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this mythical limit of 5 safety cars is a thing. Because then we can get one more out of the way and then we're done. Oh, Hilly said it now. Hilly said it.
Oh, what is his highest position? I swear it is like
sixth, isn't it? Sixth.
Pretty sure it's sixth.
Yeah. So,
Hilly, I hate you.
So to take stock then, we've got J-Ray leading the way. He's yet to stop, and he has wing damage to the front right.
I was thinking, why I have so much bias to Dan Hilton? I do, because he's an original.
Well, it's close. He's the original EU3, isn't he? And original EU4. So the first season of both. And continues. When it was him and Millsies in the team, they were the epitome of the teams that would turn up, try, and would be successful by not leaving. And we respect that above all else. Yeah. I think McLaren are playing a tactical game here. Jerry's been given a massive gap by his teammate. McLaren going for the win. And Jerry 2 seconds clear. Mac in second place, 1.3 seconds clear of Dan Hilton now. So McLaren in a very commanding position off that restart.
Oh, and Shane's run wide and he's going to hop across the grass. The Alfa Romeo should. Oh, that is very difficult by the looks of things to control.
Yeah, we've got some wing damage further down the order for Axie Boy and for Tebow as well. Shane is seemingly letting everybody go. Or just had such a poor run he couldn't get ahead of everybody. The two McLarens, though, are piecing out at the front of the pack.
Oh, as people go right at turn 5, Shane's going to go down the inside of 6.
Oh, JRN and Donny. JRN up the inside of turn 6. Donny tried to hold it around the outside when he was already behind. And this is going to be number 5. It's going to be number 5. Surely.
No, it's not. Can't be. Not allowed.
Yeah, safety car number 5.
Hey, good thing it's not Singapore, eh?
Yeah, very. Otherwise we've been here a while. So 12 laps to go then. That's 5 safety cars so far, which is this mythical online safety car limit for a race. So we'll have to wait and see. We're 1 retirement away from everybody gets points, assuming that they get to the 90% mark in the race, which, of course, today...
You doing the maths?
I'm doing the maths. Is the start of lap 26. That's where they need to get to. It's actually 26.1, but...
I will try. Do you know what? After tonight's one, I will try. I will ask him. I'll get in touch.
Oh, is it bring back chaos?
Yes. I'll try my very best.
Now, I was doing my maths there, but what happened to Mac? Why is he now down in P9?
He pitted.
I did wonder.
Interestingly.
Yes. Onto what is essentially a scrubbed set as well. J-Ray still hasn't pitted.
Just only had the realisation that both Woody was out. So, good start, boys. Championship, Constructors' Championship off to a blinder.
Well, you say that, but looking at who's left, the only teams with 2 drivers left are AlphaTauri and McLaren. Everybody else is down to 1. So it's not going to be the worst possible start. Before you get excited by that, by the way, everybody, in the chat, the warnings and things for the Aston in second place at the moment are going to be a little bit untruthful from Tass because he's not got his telemetry shared. So we don't know for sure.
I will do the research.
Matt can check. So it's penalties and warnings, if you please.
Oh, I'll tell you what, boys, we're looking good.
Is he all clear?
He has 1 warning.
Oh, Wakanda forever and Donny!
What?
Yeah,
How?
and
How is this possible?
so Donny came alongside Wakanda as they went on the run to turn 3. Wakanda was doing some tyre warm-up and the AlphaTauri ended up in the wall. And I've got to be honest, Wakanda's got a 5-second penalty for it, but the rule is you do not drive alongside until the restart. For that exact reason, so there's no one to blame there but himself for Donny.
Why do you get that close to people?
No.
There's no...
There's no need for it.
I can't.
No need for it.
Dan Hilton has 1 warning. But it's a collision warning.
Oh, so it is clear.
Safety car's in this lap. Safety car's in this lap, and Donny's going to have to pit. So this is going to be
well,
interesting.
What do they do at the front? Because J Ray now leads the pack, slowed down a lot there, which is going to allow Tebow to get onto the back of the pack. Tebow, they've been sensible, giving himself a lot of room ahead.
He's doing a blank weave as we speak.
The blank weave. Oh, it's good to be back. We need to think of We need to think of a name for turn 5. Something to do with either Two Spell or Wizard. I'll be honest. Wizard Sleeve was what came to mind first, which is not a good thing at all. That's not a good name for a corner.
I think they're off. Yeah, they are. They're off and going. Here we go.
Jay has gone.
On the pitch.
Yeah, we've got right. Oh, Morgan's picked up damage somewhere.
Morgan, and actually, boys, is it Red Mask? Oh, who's that? Red Mask and Tin Man and the McLaren and the AlphaTauri. There's 4 of them. It's going to end in tears. The Red Bull's gone round the outside. Tin Man with a triple overtake.
To 6th, Matt going for the outside round turn 3 of Red Mask. The hat says no.
Switch back.
He'll try. I don't think he's close enough to get alongside and make that stick just yet. So Tin Man up to 6th, then Red Mask holding on to 7th for now. Oh, but he's gone! He's kept it out of the wall just.
So did the AlphaTauri, did exactly the same thing. They both hit the side of the wall and was lucky to get away with it.
Tebow's picked up some damage, but he's up to 9th.
The Alfa Romeo is pushing the Ferrari. There's no other way of putting it. Oh my gosh, not through there.
He's going for it, inside. Oh, JRN holds it round the outside.
That got very close, very quickly.
Did, because we've seen Wakanda forever. Very, very fast driver, but can be incredibly impatient if he's not quick to make the moves. JRN is a similar driver, but he's shown a lot of maturity in the last few races, across the back end of last season and then tonight as well.
I don't understand how the wheels are intact on that Haas and that AlphaTauri. That was a hefty wallop.
Wakanda Forever has dropped off a little bit. He's not got any damage, but I wonder if he's just biding his time. JRN closing in on Dan Hilton. 8/10 of a second behind now, but a poor exit from turn 2. Allowed Wakanda to close in, but he also got a poor exit, limiting his chances of an overtake. Got Morgan driving with wing damage at the moment, and doing a sterling job for it in P5. Mac 4 seconds behind him in P6. After that skirmish with Tin Man, he's got ahead of the Red Bull. Red Mask has dropped down to 8th now. Tebow's still in 9th with Shane close behind.
Here we go again.
Yeah, Wakanda forever. Very close behind the Ferrari. JRN's keep it to the inside this time.
Contact.
Yeah, and I think, again...
That was just...
And he's retired on track.
You donut.
Pillock. But you know what that means, Matt?
Yeah.
Everybody gets points!
Everybody gets points!
Yeah!
Everybody gets points.
Just have to get to 26. Everybody gets points. But Wakanda forever, out of the race.
Complete and utter numpty.
Wazak.
It's more the fact we saw it coming. We mentioned about possible impatience.
Yeah.
And it was quite clear that Jaron was just going to
hold the inside.
Yes, he learnt from his mistake from the last. Oh my God, Morgan's on the charge, people. He's arrived.
He has, with wing damage as well. So
J-Ray's gone wide. Dan Hilton into the lead.
The Aston Martin leads the Grand Prix. This is unbelievable.
It's historic.
It is.
The man.
The myth. The legend. I thought that was only for races that were abandoned, Neil. 90% is if... the preparer is to go to the inside. Doesn't get it. The Ferrari's looking to pounce. It's all getting a bit feisty. It is. 4 drivers now battling for the lead. But Mac is closing in. Look at that. He's closed up a second and a half in the last lap alone. JRN trying round the outside. J-Ray.
Contact. Oh. There was someone hit the wall. I don't know who it was.
It was J-Ray clipped the wall. Lost it on traction going through that long stretch of turn 8.
No.
So JRN now up to second place, but he does have that penalty hanging over him.
I was watching Donny's times, and Donny was approaching the back of the pack at haste, by the way.
So we've got JRN then with at least 3 seconds.
JRN. I was about to say that JRN's going to have to come into the pits. Hasn't stopped yet, and tyres, I wouldn't be surprised if they were cooked.
They are cooked. He's also got some wing damage as well, which I'd imagine will be replaced. So
Mac's gone 33-1.
He has. He's right on the back of this leading trio now.
Which is, to put in perspective, he has just gone a second quicker than anyone else.
Mac, though, has 3 seconds with the penalties. Morgan has 1 warning towards his. Dan Hilton still clear from what I can see, and leads this race, and he's holding on to it on merit. No, we can't shush the whole way, we wouldn't talk. Donny's gone at turn 2, he's done a Bottas.
No points. Safety car.
Safety car number 6. JRN!
JRN's dropped it. I think he's hit the back of Dan Hilton, he has.
He has. Dan Hilton slammed on the anchors to get under the delta, which you don't really need to do.
JRN's got a safety, you've got a drive through as well. Oh no, it's all gone horribly wrong for many people this evening, and it's
6 laps to go when they cross the line, so there's time for it all to be fixed, and of course points for everybody who finishes at this point. I'm of the opinion that Donny won't get any, because Neil is the man.
Yes.
Who will know?
Speak to the wizard.
I think earlier he said it was 75%, which would make it like 22.
Jay's going to him. Yeah, he would be, but I mean, if he doesn't lose his head and thinks about it from a points perspective, he will still get points. I know it's not what he wants, but
points mean everything. 1 point can make the difference. JRN into the box, serves
So,
5 seconds.
I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting the top 5 to be the top 5 at the start. Not even close.
No,
Morgan's probably the only one.
Yeah. It could all change again yet. You never know.
Just going to throw out Red Mask is up in P5, but he's been near the thick end of it on merit, actually.
Yeah, he has, but he's done that thing that we've said that drivers in EU4 should do for a long time. It's just sort of sit there and do your own thing.
And don't get into trouble.
Yeah, try not to get caught up in all of the shenanigans that goes on around you, which he's managed to do so far. He's still driving with damage to his car, though. JRN has rear wing damage.
I think that is from the Dan Hilton one.
Yeah, no, it isn't, Kitten. We had 3 laps early on of green flag running, so it's.
We've had plenty of laps of green flag running, yeah.
Yeah, they just tend to be in singles.
I don't think it's going to be 5 laps. I reckon we're going to have 4 laps.
So tyre life then. Dan Hilton's tyres, if we have a look, 16 laps old. They are the oldest out there.
But I reckon they've only done about 5 racing laps on them.
Potentially, yeah. The other oldest driver is Shane with 14 lap old tyres now. His are just approaching the 50% mark, so I would imagine that Dan's are going to be up there as well. So it could be a very uncomfortable finish for him. But we'll have to wait and see. Everybody else in the top 7 has worn tyres. We've got JRN and J-Ray who will tag onto the back of this pack now in 8th and 9th on what are essentially fresh tyres. 5%, 3% wear between the two of them. J-Ray's were fresh, JRN's were scrubs. Varying degrees of wear along that path. Mac with probably the freshest.
How are the nerves, do you think? Because there's a lot of people here that are sitting here possibly looking at A, either their first podiums or B, their first wins ever in the 9 remaining.
Yes.
How's the bottle?
We'll have to wait and see. Dan Hilton now takes over as the pace car in the final sector, so he has control of the pack. It will be 4 laps to go when he crosses the line.
26, 27, 20 and 29.
Yep.
There's 4 people with penalties.
And those penalties are 3 seconds for Mac, Red Mask and JRN. There is a drive-through for J-Ray, who will have to serve that now, or in the next 2 laps after this. And Dan's gone. And Morgan's going to be under pressure from Mac into turn 1, I think. McLaren's got the straight line speed, but Dan Hilton's going to hold the lead.
McLaren gets on McLaren in the initial phase.
Just a break earlier, those worn tyres really not going to be helpful. He's going to have to go defensive from Morgan already.
And the McLaren's looking to go around the outside, which would be very...
Might switch back underneath here. Nearly has. Great move from Mac there up the inside of turn 5. Pushes Morgan wide though into 6. Swallows it slightly.
The full elbows.
But made it through.
Red Mask is down to 7th. Oh, much contact at the back. Oh, and the Ferrari's gone, Jared's gone.
No.
Tin Man is losing a position to Morgan as well. Or going, in fact, challenging. Sorry, other way around,
He's
challenging.
going for it, isn't he? Morgan's going to hold it
he's run
though.
wide.
It's run out of room by the Mercedes. It was a bold attempt from the American. But of course, Mack has those 3 seconds of penalties, so Tin Man will still be on the podium at this point in time.
The person that's actually kept himself in this, and he's been at the back. Shane's kept himself in this. That's been the difference.
Yeah, he's doing good. If his tyres are anything to go by, Dan Hilton's are going to be crying out at this point. But we'll jump back to our race leader. 3 laps to go. It's the Aston Martin challenged by the McLaren. The Mercedes lurking in the background. Of course, Dan knows if he can let Matt go, he can afford to not fight him and just try and stay with him. He's got 3 second penalty. He's going to try
on the inside.
Dan's going to try and hold it, but just I was going to say just let him go. That's not the fight you want. Just try and stay with him now. J-Ray picks up 3 seconds. Looking down the order then, Morgan and Tin Man still on 1 warning each.
Oh, that could be another one for Morgan. I'll be amazed if it isn't.
See, it should pop up in a second if it was. I think he's gotten away with it.
If he's got away with it, I'm taking that line on Wednesday.
He's gotten away with it. So Dan Hilton now just has to stay within 3 seconds of Mack out front and try and keep Morgan behind. It's much easier said than done.
Hey, that's why we're sitting here, not racing out there.
No, we're racing. Well, I'm racing tomorrow. You're racing on Wednesday, so people can get their own back. And chat much else was about us in the stream chats. Dan Hilton's tyres are going to be absolutely ruined.
Yeah, and he ran a bit wide through the last corner, and Morgan is ready to pounce.
He's having a look. Dan holds his line though, holds his nerve. Sits deep to get the drive through 2 and hold the position from the Mercedes. Does well.
Tin Man's having to burn, but he's not really catching.
So we'd say more wing on the Red Bull than some of his competitors. Also won't have the benefit of the toe that Morgan's got either.
No, he's still going to have to be careful because the gap is 2.2. Oh, Morgan, big switch up!
New overalls, please, in that Mercedes. Shots across to defend from Tin Man.
There, I think that's the breathing room.
It's the straight line speed, isn't it? 2.3 seconds though, the gap for Mack out front. He's got a lap to get another 0.6 of a second. At this rate, he'll do it. Yeah, at this rate, he will do it. But Dan Hilton now got some breathing room. He can afford to push on. But will those tyres let him? Will those tyres let him? And at this moment in time, Mack will take victory on his COS debut. Got Morgan then right back under the wing in the gearbox of that Aston Martin, but he's had a poor exit from the final corner. Mack, fastest lap of the race. He's trying his damnedest. He's giving it everything.
.3.
3.4 and even 3.5 now. Morgan sitting behind Dan Hilton. I think he's going to try. Might get one more move on this final lap, but if I was him, I'd sit and take 3rd place. Try and keep that Red Bull behind you as the Aston runs wide.
And Hilton's just gone personal best through sector 1, by the way.
Got a lot of guys with tank slappers trying to find last little bit of time to gain a position. Just remember what happens at the start of every season in real F1. They always say you can't win a championship here, but you can lose them.
Oh, Morgan's closing in. It's really, really close.
He is, but I don't think he's going to have an opportunity. This is his last chance, I think, here into turn 11. That's not going to happen. All Dan has to do now is keep it on the island. But we're going to be going across to our race leader. 3.6 seconds, unless he makes a mistake now through the final corner.
Oh, Morgan's hit the back of Dan. Dan's covering him off. It's going to be a drag to the line. Oh, Morgan's going to get him.
Yeah, Mac wins. Morgan's going to get him on the drive to the line. Dan Hilton takes third. Tin Man fourth. Shane fifth. Tebow will come home in sixth. Red Mask will take a well-deserved seventh. And hard-fought one at that. J-Ray then, after such a promising race, takes 8th place. And JRN is the last man to cross the line. Will be a fair way down the order. He's got no front wing again on that Ferrari, but he's pushing for fastest lap then. I can see...
He's nowhere near it.
No, well, no, he's not now. He ain't got a wing. Fastest lap then belongs to J-Ray, 33.3.
Which is wrong.
Brings that Ferrari home. Indeed it is. It should be Mac, 33.1.
33.1, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Mac with the fastest lap for 133.115. And as if being back couldn't be more exciting, we got a very dramatic race from EU4, as we always seem to do.
Yeah. Yes. And these will be provisional results, I believe, so...
Stewards' penalties will be applied during the week when incidents and if incidents are submitted. So the order could change yet, but we have to wait and see. So it's Mac then who takes the win on his COS debut from Morgan in second place and Dan Hilton in third on the podium. And in fairness to him, once he got towards the front, he held his own. There was no luck about it. Played it well tactically, held himself there with the defensive driving. The wet weather will have played a part. But you take the hand you're dealt. Tin Man in fourth place, Shane in fifth, Tebow sixth, Red Mask in seventh, J-Ray eighth, JRN in ninth. Donny will be a doubt for points. Well, a point. In P10, he might get it, he might not. We'll have to wait and see when we check the rule book. Wakanda Forever is in 11th place, Axiboy P12, Raceway JJ 13th, is 14th, I believe it is David Clarkson in 15th, Blade 16th, Joseph 17th, and Steve, the early retirement after such a promising qualifying and start to the race, P18. DNFs from P10 downwards. Donny may have made it far enough to get himself that solitary point. So let's go and put ourselves a McLaren on the podium.
Oh yeah, we're going to invite some people. I forgot about this part of the thing. Yeah. I've got to find them all.
I don't think Dan Hilton will join. He doesn't normally. Morgan's already gone. So I don't know if we're going to get anybody. But we'll give it a go. While Matt's inviting people, make sure you check out our partner promotions section of our Discord server. We've got offers there from a number of partner organisations, the most prominent of which would be Fanatec, which you can follow a link and get yourself some great Fanatec items, some of which are discounted, some are not. But any and all purchases you make through that link will be of great assistance to Contest of Speed. So we would be very grateful for that.
Oh, he's here.
Max here. Oh, and Morgan's
Hello.
here.
Morgan's here.
Yes.
Right, we've got both of them.
Right. So before we start, guys, make sure that your audio is set to be shared on stream.
Yeah, but just kill it.
Oh, Dan Hilton's not joining, no.
No.
I'm sad.
See if you can get a quote from him, Matt.
It's been a long time coming.
Lads, where's my audio? I don't know where it is.
Hang on.
It'll be in your party settings.
Rocky move, Morgan, Matt. Rocky move.
I think I can hear. I think I can hear both of them anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, it's on.
Right. Everybody in the stream chat, if you're there, if when we start talking you can't hear somebody, we'll tweak audio. So let's start off then. We'll make him wait. Second place, Morgan. Are we there?
He's here.
Yeah.
Yes, there he is. So just talk us through that race. It seemed a bit chaotic for you.
Yeah, it
particularly
was.
towards the end.
Qualified didn't start very well. I spun like twice in my outlaps, and I managed to get a really decent lap in. Yeah, and then the race, I was solid going through, and I got really bad degged like lap 10, and it was just spinning everywhere. And then on the restart, the final one, I got stuck behind Dan, and then Mac went right through, and then I couldn't really gain from then. It was a bit hectic then.
Yeah, I mean the qualifying performance was outstanding. Being as far ahead as you were, was it about half a second clear? Give or take from the rest of the pack?
Yeah,
7
I
tenths,
think
I
it was
think.
like
7
6
tenths.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. But I mean, fair play. I think second place from that in those conditions is still a great achievement. And I'll be honest, I want to do that tomorrow, but it's not going to happen to me.
I was so confused when I was looking at the weather and it was just full wet all the way through.
Yeah, I think the games decided that have mixed weather, at least for tonight. So we'll have a look at it.
Typical EA.
Yeah, just another glitch to work around. Nothing new. But no, great job, mate. Well done on second place. Good start to the season. On to is it Bahrain next week? I want to say Bahrain next week.
I've not got it in front of me, so.
Honestly, I have no clue.
Hey, we'll just keep them on the toes.
It's either Bahrain or Saudi Arabia. I can find it.
It's Bahrain.
Bahrain it is.
C's on it. Yeah, Bahrain next week. So moving on then. Race winner on his debut. If only you supported a decent football team. Mac, talk to us.
Whoa, hang on a bit. We're going to talk about that first.
Don't start it. Just because you're a Yorkshireman, you ain't getting away from it.
Oh, it's not. Come on. Lovely.
So when then, talk to us about that race for you.
Oh, mate,
seemed like you started off.
Yeah. It was a masterclass. What? Yes, it was.
So you started out
a lot of safety cars.
Yeah, it started out a little bit chaotic, I think, and then you seem to find.
Yeah, very chaotic.
Yeah, seem
I
to
had
find
to
your
twice
pace
with
towards the
damage.
end.
And being stuck behind all the people after the about 20 safety cars.
Yeah.
We still managed to pull some out of my ass.
Aye, you did good, kid. Did good. It's so nice having a proper Yorkshireman in. It's so good. I don't feel alone anymore.
Oh, you Yorkshireman as well. Come on.
Aye. Scarbados.
Scarborough.
Yes.
Lovely.
Oh, get a room.
Shut
Christ.
up. So, just because you spray yourself orange.
Max, mate, I thought this was only for me. Sharing the love, eh?
Oh, God.
Yeah. But, no, well done, mate. Great job. And we don't get much better debuts than that either. Winning a fastest lap, so full 26 points coming back with you to Woking.
Bosh.
So good job.
Woking?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I'm on you.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Myself, I'm guessing my location, then I'm like, what the fuck?
No. Well, I mean, I'm guessing Leeds, but anyway,
It would make sense.
it would. It would. But we'll gloss over that, and
Yes, we
you know,
will.
when my boys in blue bat here next week, be right.
Oh, here we go.
That's a conversation for another time. Thank you all. Great job. Congratulations on the results for everybody. Thank you all at home very much for watching. We hope you have enjoyed the show. We are back now for the next 14 weeks for racing Monday to Thursday. You can tune in at 9 p.m. UK time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Tuesday, for races at EU4 to AM1. Whole raft.
Shane and Marina are on comms tomorrow. I've just seen
Yes, it should
for,
be good.
For EU3.
But thank you all at home again very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Rain. Good night.
Gian.